One of Australia's favourite cars, the Toyota Corolla sedan, has received a makeover, and with it, a new look designed to appeal to a wider spread of buyers. So can the car that has traditionally won the minds of fleet buyers now win the hearts of more families? With about 500,000 sales in the past 10 years, the Corolla has built a considerable following locally. The sedan has traditionally offered a friendly mix of efficiency and comfort, but now Toyota has injected more effort into driving dynamics, a more spacious interior and important specification upgrades. Key to these changes are new underpinnings which make the car 80mm longer than before and with a wheelbase which is 100mm longer. Despite its growth spurt, the latest iteration loses about 20 kilograms in weight due to lighter underpinnings and more efficient packaging. Jumping behind the wheel of the new Corolla definitely feels less vanilla than those before it. The steering wheel has a nice chunky feel to it, the driving position is more assertive, and the overall finish is much better executed. It's still a Toyota, no doubt. The dash design is quite boxy and lacks continuity between panels, but the latest Corolla feels more meaningful than before. Under the bonnet resides a 1.8 litre petrol engine mated to either a 6-speed manual or optional CVT automatic. Peak power is reached at 6,400 RPM, while maximum torque is rated at 4,000 RPM. With those attributes in mind, the little 4-cylinder engine is fairly composed during light driving, but can tend to become a little bit languid when you put the foot down. Power comes on in a fairly linear fashion, but it does require a fair amount of revs to move the Corolla with any great urgency. That said, it is predominantly a fleet and family car, so it sort of suits its purpose. The matching 6-speed manual that's offered as standard is light and easy to use, though the clutch take-up is a little bit late. The larger footprint has endowed the Corolla with a more sporty nature in its ride and handling, and while it's not at the levels of the class-leading Volkswagen Golf, the 11th generation car is a big step forward. The steering feels well weighted and responds fairly quickly to driver input, and the overall balance of the car strikes up a good amount of sportiness and comfort. The latest iteration is also much more quieter than the previous car, but again, it's still not class leading. In the base model Ascent, the Corolla wears 15-inch wheels with grippy Bridgestone tyres, and it's actually a better handling package than the higher up models due to the thicker tyre walls. Priced from $20,740 plus on-road costs, the Ascent sedan is about $750 more than the matching hatch. Toyota Australia now sources the sedan from Thailand instead of Japan, meaning it can take advantage of the Australian government's free trade agreement already in place. But rather than reduce pricing to the same as the hatch, Toyota has insisted on fitting more standard gear, which now includes front and rear parking sensors, a reversing camera, and a 6.1-inch touchscreen. There are a few concessions in the base model though. It gets steel wheels, cloth seats, and misses out on sat-nav. The interior is commodious and functional, with hard durable plastics adorning many of the panels. The new Corolla proves to be more refined and better driving than those before it, and while it might not be a leader in this class in terms of dynamics, the bigger dimensions and cosmetic tweaks means it bridges the gap between fleet car and family hauler.